Throughout American history, brave men, women, and children fought tirelessly for equality, justice, and civil rights. Many paid the ultimate price, and their legacies live on. Today, we visit the final resting places of some of the most iconic figures in the American civil rights struggle. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the iconic leader of nonviolent resistance, delivered the "I Have a Dream" speech and won the Nobel Peace Prize. Assassinated in 1968, he rests at the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park in Atlanta, Georgia, alongside his wife Coretta Scott King at the King Center. Malcolm X, a powerful voice for Black empowerment and self-determination, evolved from the Nation of Islam to broader human rights advocacy. Assassinated in 1965, his grave is at Ferncliff Cemetery in Hartsdale, New York. Frederick Douglass escaped slavery to become one of the greatest abolitionists, orators, and writers, author of Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass. He died in 1895 and is buried at Mount Hope Cemetery in Rochester, New York. Booker T. Washington founded Tuskegee Institute and promoted education and economic self-reliance for Black Americans in the post-Reconstruction era. He passed in 1915 and is buried on the campus of Tuskegee University in Tuskegee, Alabama. Medgar Evers, NAACP Field Secretary in Mississippi, courageously fought voter registration and segregation. Assassinated in 1963, he was laid to rest with full military honors at Arlington National Cemetery in Arlington, Virginia. Rosa Parks, the mother of the civil rights movement, sparked the Montgomery bus boycott by refusing to give up her seat. She died in 2005 and is buried at Woodlawn Cemetery in Detroit, Michigan. Dred Scott's landmark Supreme Court case in 1857 denied citizenship to African Americans and intensified tensions leading to the Civil War. He died free in 1858 and is buried at Greenwood Cemetery in St. Louis, Missouri. Harriet Robinson Scott, Dred Scott's wife, was a co-plaintiff in their freedom suit. She passed around 1870, exact date uncertain, and is believed to be buried near her husband in St. Louis, Missouri, though her grave is less precisely marked. Harriet Tubman, Moses of the Underground Railroad, led hundreds to freedom and served as a Union spy. She died in 1913 and is buried at Fort Hill Cemetery in Auburn, New York. Addie Mae Collins, Carol Denise McNair, Cynthia Diane Wesley, Carol Rosamond Robertson. In 1963, the tragic bombing of the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama, killed 4 young girls: Addie Mae Collins, Denise McNair, Cynthia Wesley, and Carol Robertson. Their deaths galvanized the nation. They are buried in Birmingham, Alabama, Addie Mae at Zion Memorial Gardens, Denise at Shadow Lawn Cemetery, now Elmwood Cemetery area. Cynthia and Carol also in local Birmingham cemeteries like Shadow Lawn or Greenwood. A. Maceo Walker was a Memphis civil rights pioneer and banker who supported Black businesses and families. He died in 1994 and is buried at Elmwood Cemetery in Memphis, Tennessee. Reverend Josiah Henson, an escaped slave whose life inspired Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin, became a key abolitionist and founded a Black settlement in Canada. He died in 1883 and is buried at Uncle Tom's Cabin Historic Site in Dresden, Ontario, Canada.